Hey there, welcome. Thanks for joining me. So today I wanted to share and bring you guys along redecorating and cleaning my master bathroom. Okay, so this is the way my bathroom looks now, which is horrible. I don't know how I've allowed all my rooms just to get so cluttered and crazy, but I think everyone has that, time in their lives where they're just so busy doing and occupied doing all kinds of other stuff that they really don't pay that much attention to how cluttered everything is. So right now I'm taking advantage and redecorating and decluttering all my rooms, basically my entire home. Here are some DIYs that I've done, which is that shelf. I did that with some broomsticks, and I'll try to tag all the videos that of my DIYs that I've done that I'm going to be adding on into this bathroom down below. But that was something I did in one of my tutorials, and here I am just removing everything. There's a lot of things in here that I want in here. I just kind of never placed them where I wanted them. I just piled them up in this bathroom. So this is a great time for a lot of decluttering, a lot of deep cleaning. I don't know if you guys are doing the same thing in your homes, but here I am just kind of moving everything around, taking everything out. There's like, for instance, these hanging metal or brass pots that I had purchased at a thrift store a while back that I want in here. I just never hung them. So it's crazy how you just kind of pile things up, especially someone like me that's a huge crafter. I love making things, but then I just kind of set everything aside until I have it all together, and sometimes that never happens. This picture right here is very near and dear to me. My youngest daughter painted it for me and glued the coins on there. She was, I want to say, about 7 years old when she did that. She had heard me speaking or talking to someone, I'm not even sure who it was, I can't remember, but talking about me wanting a money tree to put in my bathroom. And I was talking about the wired money trees with crystals on it, but she ended up thinking that's what I wanted, a money tree painted with money actually on it. So she gave me that for Mother's Day one year, and I've kept it ever since, and it's always going to be in this bathroom because that's what I said I wanted for this, for my master bathroom. So it's very near and dear to me. She's almost 17, she's 16 right now, so it's been a few years since she's made it. But here I am after you've decluttered and removed everything you possibly can from the countertops or what have you. Just go ahead and spray some cleaning products and just start cleaning and deep cleaning everything you possibly can. At least that's what I do when I try to redecorate, is take advantage of me moving things around and do a really good deep cleaning. Now that spray that I was spraying is from Dollar Tree. I love it. It's like a degreaser, but I clean my bathrooms, I clean my kitchen with it. It's just so good for so many different surfaces that it's like a multi-purpose kind of cleaner. So at least that's what I use it for, but it's great. So just go ahead and clean everything up, kind of dust everything off, wipe everything down, Windex your mirrors, everything you possibly can. I also try to clean my blinds, wash my curtains, and clean all the window seals, everything I possibly can clean. Go ahead and do that when I declutter and redecorate. If anyone knows of a good product to paint a tub, let me know in the comments below, because I do want to paint this tub, or maybe even add some tile around it just to make it more modern, less in your face type of tub, because it's a huge one. But if you guys have any ideas or suggestions on how to do that, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can even make a tutorial of using whatever products you guys have just suggested, so I can redo that area in my master bath. So here I am just removing all the shower curtains. I had two sets of curtains for over my shower, and one of them is just a standard shower curtain, which is this one that I'm removing right now. And the other yellow ones were actual, just longer curtains that I put on here as well. Never really liked the combination, so I really never finished purchasing more of those yellow curtains. That way I just left the two there, which typically I would have maybe added 4 or even 5 onto this shower curtain so it could look a lot fuller. But I did have this shower curtain, which is like a tan color with these really pretty peach flowers on them. And I've had this shower curtain for a while and I just never added it on here. So like I said, I'm just reusing and pulling everything out that I had stored to redecorate my bathroom right now. I don't want to go anywhere unless absolutely necessary. So I'm using what I have. Maybe when all this is a lot better, I'll do a little bit more shopping and purchase some few more items that I'd like on here, maybe some new rugs and stuff like that. But for now, I'm using what I have. So what I ended up doing, I was going to add the shower curtain to that maroon shower curtain rod, but I ended up deciding to use my silver rod instead, which I liked a lot better. It just looked a lot cleaner and it matched since with the shower curtain rings as well. So just go ahead and I'm just adding my shower curtain onto this rod. And I've also thought of adding some flowers on these rings right here, the shower curtain rings, but I'm not too sure. I didn't want it to be too much in here. I tend to overdo things sometimes, or at least over decorate, but I wanted to try to keep it more of a clean line stream. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add those on to here or not just yet. And I also want to make sure I have enough of the same flowers to do that. If I do, I'll make sure to take a picture and show you the before and after on my Instagram. So I'll leave that link down below as well so you guys can follow me there. But just go ahead and add any shower curtain you have, even if it's the same one, but still deep clean and wash and everything. I tend to iron my shower curtains if I can. If they're wrinkled or what have you too. So it's a great time to do that as well. So once I was done doing that, I went ahead and washed these curtains and I decided to trim them from the bottom and cut them to the size of my window where my tub is at. Now, one question I do have, do you guys tend, at least for this, my master bath, I've never done it, but I'm thinking I might put my curtain rod all the way up to the ceiling. Now, my home is a manufactured home, a larger mobile home, and it is in an angle, my ceiling, so I would just level it out. But do you tend to do that a lot with all your windows? Put your curtain rod all the way up to the ceiling, or do you do it like I have it right now, which is basically right over the window? I'm still not sure on that as well, but let me know your suggestions if I should or shouldn't do that. Add my curtain rod all the way to the ceiling or as far as I can to make this window seem or look a lot bigger. After I've added my curtain, I went ahead and got 2 of the hooks and just twisted them up on the ceiling right over my tub. That way I could place my brass pot holders up there, or plant hangers, I'm sorry. And all I did was add some greenery on there. Eventually I want to get some air plants and place them in there. I like more of the look of the real plants, so I figured the air plants would be perfect inside a bathroom. So hopefully soon I'll be purchasing some air plants to place there. Now here's another one of my DIYs that I made not too long ago with the rope and one of the succulent domes that I decided to go ahead and place right over, right beside my bamboo I guess that's what it's called, the good luck plant. That's all I know what it's called. I don't know if it's a bamboo plant, but that plant. And I'm going to place my DIY basket and just add some towels there as well inside that basket. I did remove the rope from the mop that I had placed on there and just left the nautical rope around the center. And another thing I decided to do was get one of the gold Dollar Tree baskets and just place it right where my tub is at and put some body wash, my scrubber, and some soap on there. I'm using 2 more of the same kind of baskets for our his and her kind of supplies right by our sinks. And then I'm just reusing this vase. Now, like I said, a lot of these things that I had in here, I don't even use. I don't know why they were all over my counter, but I'm just going to place what I know I do use into these his and her baskets right by our sinks. So basically that's all I absolutely need by my sink. So here I am just kind of washing all our soap dispensers and toothbrush holders and stuff like that, washing and wiping them down and just refilling everything up. And actually I'm even replacing my toothbrush with a new one. So yeah, just go ahead and do a lot of the deep cleaning and try to do this. I tend to do a really good deep cleaning at least 3 times a year. Typically it's right after Christmas, right before spring, and then again maybe in fall or something like that. But I tend to try to do this at least 2 to 3 times a year besides my typical normal cleaning. So here right where I'm at right now is over my toilet area, and I'm just removing everything. I am going to leave the shelf there because I like just having that shelf over my toilet. So I'm going to leave that there, but I'm getting 2 more hooks and I'm going to place them right in the corner, right by that vent and light. Now I'm a very short person, so it was really hard for me to actually hook or screw in these little hooks onto this area because it was one of the higher areas of my bathroom, but I did it. So just go ahead and place 2 hooks up there. And then I'm going to I DIY'd this right here, which is the spider basket from Halloween time. And I just wrapped around some jute twine and made a tassel with some beads and actually placed them on the center to cover that vent light area over my bathroom. I didn't have any more of those wired plant holder hangers. The plant hangers, but I ended up using that basket from Halloween. So I'm using what I have and it worked out fine. I loved it. Maybe if I had white spray paint, I would have spray painted it white, but it looks perfectly fine black after everything was done. But yeah, that's one of those DIYs that were unexpected while I was redecorating. I stopped and decided to do that. I wish I would have filmed it, but basically all I did was wrap the jute twine around the spider area and then in the bottom to hang my tassel. Now I'm also using those little mini pot hangers that I just made also with the reef wiring and also some knitted rings that I had. And I spray painted one of the Dollar Tree vases gray, and I'm adding some greenery to that as well. I used another wire basket for a roll of toilet paper over my toilet. And this is the way this area looks once it's all complete. So I decided to go ahead and use the DIY that I had for this little stand or wall decor that were mirrors. And I painted it all white. So that's where I'm placing that at. And then I'm going to hang my money tree right underneath it. A great tip is even any kind of artwork that you have, If it doesn't come with frames, just go to your local thrift store. You can find such pretty frames with pictures that maybe you will never use or like, but the frame is gorgeous and all you have to do is paint it or use it as is. So here I am, I just washed my white rugs and placed them there. This is the way my bathroom looked before, which looks disgusting if you ask me. I don't know how it got this way, but again, I do know I just didn't clean it as well as I should have. But this is the way it looks before, with the gray and light yellow, my towel rack, some knickknacks all over the place that just do not match or flow even, any way. But this is the way it looked before. And this is the way it looked over my restroom area. And this is the way it looks now. A lot cleaner, a lot brighter. It flows a lot better because basically it's more of that boho style. So I hope you guys enjoyed this clean with me and redecorate with me. Another thing I did add was this DIY of my mirrors that I also made to look like a cross. I put that right in the middle of my both sinks. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and get some ideas of how to redecorate any bathroom. And if you did enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. Until next time, you guys stay safe, stay busy, and see you next time. Bye.